And alright, ladies and gentlemen, today's video is going to be a fun one. So instead of sweating and running around using an MP40 or an STG44 or an automaton, instead today I'm going to be using a KAR98K with the Iron Sight attachments, a bayonet, as well as diamond camo. So if you like what you hear, make sure you guys stay tuned to the video. And alright, with that all being said, hello everyone and welcome to a brand new video. And as I already mentioned in this one, I'm going to be checking out the KAR98K. However, as I already mentioned, I am going to be using the Iron Sight attachment, which is honestly a lot of fun to use on the car, as well as I am going to be using a bayonet for the lulz. And with that being said, it's going to be a fun one, and let's actually dive right into the class setup over here if you are wondering, and if you yourself want to actually use an Iron Sight KAR98K with a bayonet, this is the class setup you'll want to use. So of course, for my primary weapon, I am going to be using the standard variation of the car, so it doesn't matter what blueprint you have, you can recreate this class setup, no worries. So with that being said, let's talk a little bit about attachments. For my first one, I'm going to be using the VDD Rio 2K barrel, which is going to be increasing the bullet velocity, as well as it's going to be increasing the one-hit kill area, as well as the accuracy is going to be increasing, so all good things. For my optic, I am going to be using the KARNAGE KARNAGE attachment, which is actually an Iron Sight attachment on the KAR98K. Interestingly enough, there are actually 3 different Iron Sight attachments on this weapon, where you have the KARNAGE ID98K, which is the first one that you unlock, and is of course the standard issue Iron Sights for the car. However, we also have the KARNAGE IM09K, which is a slightly larger set of Iron Sights, and then finally, you have the KARNAGE IS98K, which is an even larger set of Iron Sights. So I think in this video, I'm going to be swapping out between these particular Iron Sight attachments, just so that way yourself, you can actually see the differences between the 3 and figure out which one you like the most. And with that being said, for my next attachment, I am going to be using the short stock, as well as naturally for my underbarrel, I am going to be using the bayonet. And they state, bayonets are lethal, longer range melee options, but are a bit slow to use. So of course, if you want to go all melee only, the bayonet isn't exactly the best attachment, but we're not worried about that. We're trying to have a little bit of fun on Vanguard, because ever since the Season 4 update last month, we haven't really seen much new stuff coming to the game, so we have to find our own entertainment elsewhere. And with that being said, from our magazine, we are going to be using the 8mm Clouser 5-round magazine. Now, this is actually the funny thing about the KAR98K. There are actually 2 different attachments that pretty much do the same thing, except one is significantly better than the other. So, of course, just for reference, the KAR98K uses the 8mm Clouser round, and we have this first attachment over here, which is the 8mm Clouser 5-round fast magazine, and of course it states lighter, smaller magazines that allow for faster reloads, and the pros is 1+ reload quickness. Okay, pretty good. However, then you have the 8mm Clouser 5-round magazine, which as you can see are pretty much the same. It's still a 5-round fast magazine, and it's going to be firing the same bullet. However, the difference is with the 8mm Clouser 5-round magazine, you get +3 in reload quickness, in addition to +1 in aim down sight speed. So you get everything that you get from this particular attachment with this one, but it's even better with absolutely no cons. So I see no reason why you'd use the other attachment, and unless I'm missing something, this is of course the better attachment to run with. And with that being said, for my ammo type, I am going to be using lengthened, and that's pretty par for the course. Rear grip is going to be the fabric grip, because I'm trying to aim down sight as quickly as I possibly can. And then for my proficiency, I will be using fleet, and for my kit, I am going to be using reach, because it's going to be increasing the melee range, and since we are going to be using a bayonet, you want to get as much range as you possibly can. Of course, my secondary weapon, I am going to be using the Mark 11, because I'm trying to get it gold. Perks are fortified, engineer, as well as scavenger. Lethal is the sticky bomb, and tactical is of course the stim shot. And alright guys, with that being said, if you want to enjoy this video at any given point in time, make sure you leave a like on it down below, as well as subscribe and turn post notifications. So without further ado, let's actually dive into a game and see exactly what we can do. And alright guys, as you can see, we are going to be joining up into our first game over here, and this time we are going to be playing a standard match of, I believe, kill confirmed or shipment. Okay, there we go, it's kill confirmed. And let's see exactly how well we can do. As you guys can see, we have our diamond KAR98K with the bayonet, as well as the Iron Sight attachment. And honestly, this thing looks like it's straight out of Battlefield 1, and I'm all for it. I think it's really cool. Alright, that guy was just like bunny hopping over there while I'm trying to shoot him. I mean, it's really not going to save you. And alright, of course, to get diamond sniper rifles, I need to get 3 sniper rifles gold, and personally, I did the KAR98K, of course, the Mosin Nagant, or the 3-line rifle, as well as the PTRS-41. Let's freaking go. We got the bayonet kill. That's what you love to see. And for my last one, I did the PTRS-41, and that's just because I wasn't really a huge fan of the Arasaka. You know, it's really not the best sniper rifle in the game. It's kind of inconsistent, and by the time that I did diamond sniper rifles, the PTRS was already in the game, so I really saw no point in using the Arasaka. But I would say that out of all the sniper rifles that I used, the KAR has to be my favorite, you know? Oh, wait a second, we got one. You know, some people like Mercedes, other people like Porsches, other people like Ferraris or Mitsubishis. But personally, my favorite car is the 98K.
Oh no, gringe.
Alright, please don't unsubscribe for that joke. I thought it was funny. Oh, there we go. Okay. Nice. Also, I just realized that Kill Confirmed is probably the best game mode for me because I'm using the Bayonet, because literally every single time that I get a kill, I'm instantly confirming the tag. So if you want to be a good Samaritan for your team when you're playing Kill Confirmed, use the Bayonet. All right, we need to win. Oh, that was so close. I was really hoping we could get the win. But anyway, that was a good game. All right, now I'm going to show you guys something about DOS House over here. You can actually get spawn shot if you use a Mark 11 and go like this. Okay, usually that works, especially if you're going to be playing hardcore. And alright guys, as you can see, we are going to be joining up into another game, and as you guys can see, one thing that I decided to do is I actually change the Iron Sight. So, as you can see, this is actually the slightly larger version of the standard Iron Sights, and the smaller version of the other Iron Sight that I was using. As you can see, it doesn't really have those pillars on the left and right hand side. It's a little bit more open, which is kind of nice. And personally, I think it's actually pretty good. Oh my. Please stay alive. I'm fighting for my life right now.
I'm fighting for my life.
Okay, there we go. Oh, let's go. Okay, we were on a 12. Now we're calling it these dogs. Let's go. Okay, that was actually kind of insane, not gonna lie.
We're in the lead.
Wait a second. There's actually a little field upgrade. Thank you very much. You see, right now I need to get the Mark 11 gold, and the last camo challenge I need to do is I need to destroy 100 field upgrades or kill streaks. And I'll tell you, it's been a little bit of a grind. I'm still trying to figure out the best playlist to play to run into the most amount of field upgrades and stuff like that. And actually, the funny thing is, the issue that I've been having is I haven't been running into many field upgrades, and it's actually an issue that a lot of people have been having when they were trying to unlock the Mark 11 gold. And that is, a lot of people like myself got the sniper's gold, as well as the other launcher's gold, the riot shield, the knife gold. So naturally, if you do all of that, your kill death ratio and your position in skill based matchmaking is going to kind of tank a little bit. Oh wait, there's a dog over here. So that means your lobbies are naturally going to be a little bit easier. But the thing is, if your lobbies are a little bit easier, it means that you're going to be playing against not so good players, and not so good players don't typically tend to call in field upgrades as much as, let's say, better players. So in some regards, my lobbies are actually too easy to get things done, which is kind of a weird thing to say. And okay, that was an extremely close game, and yeah, luckily enough, we're on the winning side of the 1-point game, and yeah, I hope you guys went on to enjoy it. And alright guys, with that being said, that's going to effectively wrap up today's video. I hope you went on to enjoy it, and if you did, don't forget to leave a like on it down below, as well as subscribe and turn on post notifications, so that way you guys will not miss any of the latest and greatest Call of Duty news, class ups, intel, and so much more. So thank you once again for watching. I'm your host, Deeper Jungle, and as always, I hope to see you in the next one.